Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. This is your opportunity to meet the Dublin High School Seniors 2017. We're here at the Baccalaureate services, and we've got an honor graduate to my right. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing very well. Congratulations to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now listen, we want you to kind of tell us about how your school year has been this year and why you're wearing all of these fancy cords.
Well, the gold one is for, of course, being an undergraduate. The silver one is for being a platinum senior, and the navy and red one is for completing a pathway.
Congratulations. Why don't you explain what that means, being a platinum senior?
Being a platinum senior, it means pretty much you've done all the right things throughout high school. You kept your averages up in your classes, and you didn't miss that many days, and you didn't get wrote up. It's just a privilege, really.
And as we're looking at your parents to your right, they're just in awe. Mom, why don't you introduce yourself to everyone, please, and tell us about you?
My name is Tammy Charleston.
And this is your baby girl out of 4 girls?
Out of 4 girls.
What are your feelings right now, Mom?
I'm a little emotional. You know, it's been a ride. It's been a ride, but I am so proud of her and just ready to see her do great things.
Amen. Dad, talk to us.
My name is Tramico Charleston. I'm the father of poor Elisha Charleston.
What are your feelings right now, Dad? I mean, this is the last one.
Sort of a little excited, see what she's gonna do. You know, she does a lot of talking, so I want to see some of the things she accomplished.
All right, and speaking of talking, you gave a speech today. Tell us about that speech, if you would.
Today, my speech was pretty much just giving encouraging words to the seniors from my experiences, just telling them to pause before they before they do things and think about it, because every action has a consequence.
Now, have you always had that mantra? Have you always been that mature, or have you learned through the years?
I really just learned like this year, actually.
That's good. And so, Mom, with her now being a senior, tell us, what have you seen change in her for the better?
Maturity over the last couple of months. As she said before, you know, she had an experience that has been life-changing for her, and I have seen her grow so much from that experience. And very proud of her.
And Dad, I mean, you know, dads have different perspectives sometimes, as we moms do. Tell us about your relationship with your daughter and now getting ready to see her leave.
She's, like we said, she's the last of 4, and I'm pretty much just super excited to see her leave. You know, just to be off on her own. She's more outgoing than any of the other 3 that's, total 4 kids. She's the most outgoing. She really depends on education. She strives real hard. So, I'm just willing to see what she's gonna do,
What message would you like to give your parents who have been with you and now you're getting ready to go off to college, correct? What message would you like to give to them right now?
I just want to thank y'all for everything y'all have done, and to let y'all know that everything that I do, I know it's for me, but it's for y'all, just to see y'all smile.
Okay.
Oh, wow, that's beautiful. And so what's next for you?
I'll be attending Armstrong University, and I'll be majoring in biology and becoming an OBGYN.
I'm proud like your mom. I mean, just to hear that. We wish nothing but the best for you. We thank God for the time that you have had here, the growth that you have gotten, and what you're going to become in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for making us proud.
Thank you.
Sequoia Charleston, ladies and gentlemen. It is such an honor and a pleasure to meet these young men and young women here and their families. We've got Mr. Holden Basden and his family. How are you, Holden?
I'm doing good. I'm blessed.
Yes, you are, and we're so very proud of you. Speaking of that, Holden, tell us about how this year has been, the accomplishments that you have made, okay?
This year has been a great year. I learned a lot of stuff, and I learned a lot of stuff about life, and I played 3 sports here. I went to football, first year playing since middle school, got Defensive Player of the Year, Got Holden, Georgia, Player of the Week. Basketball, went to the Final Four, got Defensive Player of the Year. Baseball, batted .464. And I continue playing also got first team all region and continue to play my baseball career at Young Harris.
Oh,
College.
wow. Holden, as you're rattling all those things off, I'm looking at your mama over there. She's about to start crying. How have you balanced everything that you've been doing, the accomplishments that you've made? How have you kept that firm foundation?
My parents stand on me, actually. A good support system is not that hard to balance it out because if you start slipping, she's going to make sure you do it.
Yes,
So,
she will.
yeah.
All right, well, we're going to let them introduce themselves to you and tell us a little bit.
My name is Peggy Baston, and my husband is Sylvester Baston. We are Holden parents.
And you know, as parents, this is an exciting time for you all. How are you feeling today?
I'm all right, you?
I'm doing very well. This guy's about to graduate and go off to college.
You ain't got one left to leave, but live it right.
That's right. You're exactly right. And you know, you're exactly right. Peggy, you know, we see you at a lot of events. We know that you really push Holden to be his very best. Please tell us what your feelings are right now about your son and the things that he has accomplished.
I'm very emotional. It's like a bittersweet moment for me. I have always taught Holden to know God for himself and to have a relationship with God. And he have done just that. You know, I pray for my child day and night, but I made sure he prayed to ask God for what he wanted. And to be honest with you, I could not ask for a better child. He have been no trouble at all. I know the world offer a lot of things, but he have been tested, and he passed the test. I can truly say that he has been a blessing in our lives. And I know with all the accomplishment, I did stay on him, but I didn't have to stay on him that much. He did what he's supposed to do because he wants the best for himself. Even if the Lord take us home right now, he still got to live his life.
That's right.
And that's why I pushed him foremost to know God for himself.
There you go. And Holden, as you're listening to your parents, you're listening to the words that your mom is saying about how she's pushed you. As a parent, when your child is getting, I'm about to cry myself. As a parent, when your child, you've seen them grow up, you've seen them mature right before your eyes. As moms and as dads, we have a special sense of pride for you. We want you to succeed. What message would you want to give to your parents and to other kids out there?
I want to tell my mom and my dad, thank you for everything you've done for me. Even when I didn't want it, thank you for giving it to me all. And for the kids out there is to keep faith in whatever you want to do and believe you can do it, because with faith, anything is possible. And just work hard for something that you want. You want something, go get it. Don't give up on it.
That's right. Thank you so much. Dad, any last words?
I pray for everybody needs it. They better get it while it's here.
That's right.
Free of charge.
Free
You
of
got
charge.
to pay for it.
That's right. That's right. Thank you all so much for taking the time to speak with us today. We're very proud of you, Holden. I'm crying like I'm your mama. We're very proud of you. We know that you're going to do great things at Young Harris, and we know that you're going to continue to encourage young men and young women out there to always do their best.
Thank you.
Holden, ladies and gentlemen.
Get big city selection with hometown savings at Dublin Nissan.
Take home the Titan for as low as $29,995.
Call, click, or come see us. Dublin Nissan, the only dealer you will ever need.
There's some wonderful honor graduates here at Dublin High School, and this young lady is no exception. How are you?
I'm good.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
All right, listen, when you introduce yourself, you got to tell us all about you, okay?
ma'am.
Talk to us.
My name is Deanna Hines. I go to Dublin High School, obviously. I've played softball for 4 years. I've been a part of FBLA for 4 years. I'm in Beta Club. I've been a part of Beta Club for 3 years. I've also a part of the Youth Council that just started this year.
Yes.
I've been a part of Lawrence Youth Leadership, and I've also started my own organization.
Oh my goodness.
It's called DIDO, if you didn't know.
Tell us what that means.
DIDO stands for Deanna's Elderly Donation Organization. I created it when I was in middle school.
Oh my goodness.
And I've just been raising money ever since to help pay for light bills or laundry or anything that the elderly in our community and also Swainsboro's community, anything they need.
That's so impressive.
Thank you.
Everything that you've been rattling off has been so impressive.
Thank
Congratulations to you and everything. Mama.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Please, you tell us who you are, introduce yourself, and let's talk about how it is to mother this young lady.
Well, my name is Angela, and I am Deanna's mother. I am so proud of this young lady. She's wonderful. Deanna has always had a heart for helping. I mean, just when she was a young kid,
Right.
and I can remember when she came to me and told me she wanted to help the elderly.
Yeah.
I said, okay, well, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
And she says, well, we're going to raise money. I said, well, how are we going to do that?
Yeah.
She went into her closet. She went into her brother's closet.
Yeah.
And she started getting things to have a yard sale. And before I knew it, Deanna had immediately raised $1,500.
Oh my
That
God.
quickly.
That
So
quickly.
I knew that I had a business-minded,
Yes, you do.
oriented person here, and that she's going to do great things. I'm so proud of her.
And we are as well. All right, now, Dad, you have had a middle school entrepreneur.
Yes.
You talk to us a little bit. Tell us about you and talk about how this year has been for you fathering her.
Well, my name is John Hines, and I'm Deanna's father, and it's been a great year. And with her playing softball and getting the awards for academics, doing both parts, that's special because you have to be very dedicated to playing sports and having doing the education part. But with her, from little, she always had her mind set on what she wanted to be and what she wanted to do. And so, I thought it might have changed once she got up in high school, but it hasn't.
It hasn't.
Continued to be who she wanted to say she was going to be.
Now, who do you think she gets this from, you or her mama?
Well, I would say me, but she get most of that from her mom.
There you go. Honey, starting a business already, you haven't even graduated yet, just a few more days. Tell us what is next for you.
Next, I'll be attending Mercer University.
Go Bears!
Yes, ma'am. I got a scholarship of $17,000 for my academics.
Look at
and
that.
Every news every year, so my parents
Oh,
were very
my Lord.
excited about
They
that.
should be shouting right now. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Mercer University is the oldest private school in the state of Georgia.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a beautiful campus. What are you going to major in?
Biomedical engineering.
Oh, be still my heart. Parents, as you hear your daughter talking and speaking the way she is, and the way she has her mind set as far as what she wants her future career to look like. As a mother, what are your thoughts right now? Because, she'll be graduating in a few days. You'll see her walk across that field.
Well, I'll be honest with you. It's bittersweet for me. This is my baby, and she and I are very, very close. And so coming up to her walking across that stage, I've been kind of dealing with that. And I know she's going to do well, and she's not too far away.
Not too far.
But she has told me that I cannot come to that campus every other week.
That is correct, Mama.
So I'm going to try to stay away. Plus, I know Deanna's got a good study ethic about herself. She's a go-getter. She's always been a go-getter. And I know that she's going to walk across that stage at Mercer one day being a biomedical engineer.
Oh, wow.
So I'm excited for her and all that she has going for her in the future.
All right, Daddy, this is your little girl.
Yes, it is. And for me, that's like my wife says, it's bittersweet.
Yeah.
But I believe I may take it a little harder because she been wrapped around my finger.
Oh,
and she was able to get anything out of me. And now that she's going to be making that gigantic step,
Right.
and I pray that the Lord, looks over her and keep her because she will be faced with difficulties.
That's right.
And through it all, she has made me proud. I didn't never know she was going to follow my steps as an engineer, but since she did, I'm proud of her, and I just love her to death. So I believe we raised a great kid.
Yes, you have. And Dad, just to let you know, when she's 50, she's still going to be able to get anything she wants out of you. I just want you to be prepared for that. Now, listen, sweetie, this is your opportunity to give your parents a message for all of their the sacrifices that they have made for you. Give them a message, please.
I want to thank my parents for everything that they've done, whether it be through softball and sports or any other events I had, because I know they didn't have to take me all the way down to Macon or all the way down to Cochran to do softball practice with coaches, that they didn't have to pay for them to do that for me. And I'm also very grateful for them pushing me academically wise, because I know that they've always told me they want me to do better than they did when they were younger, because they want me to prepare for their future grandchildren.
That is correct.
But I'm very excited for what the future holds, and I'm just glad that they're able to see me go through all of this together, both of my parents.
That's right. We're so happy for you. We're proud of all of the accomplishments that you have done, and so far, look at all this right here. Wow. Your neck's going to be real heavy walking across that stage. But we're so proud of you. Thank you for speaking with us today, for sharing your heart. Thank you, Dad. Continue letting her do whatever she wants to do. We're proud of you.
Thank you.
Go Bears.
Yeah, go Bears.
This has been such a great day. I mean, talking to these young men and young women, it's been kind of emotional. And now we've got the drum major right here, valedictorian, hail to the queen, with us. Congratulations. We're so proud of both of you.
Thank you.
Let's start to my left. Talk to us. Tell us about all the things you've been involved in and where your future is it leading to.
Okay, well, my name is Travis Spikes. I am attending Dublin, as you can see. I am first the youth council mayor of the city of Dublin, which is the first youth council that Dublin has ever had. I'm also a co-author of a children's book entitled The Hero in You. I am been a part of FBLA, been a part of the chorus. I got my minister's license last year, July 17th. I am in various things. I can't think of. I'm in so much that I can't think of it. Yeah.
Well, you've already told us you're Mr. Mayor. Yeah. And you've written a children's book. I mean, have you always been as ambitious as you are now with that work ethic, or is it something that has been a gradual thing for you?
It's been there, but it's kind of been gradually growing even more, especially coming towards the end of high school. So you really needed to have it then.
That's right. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling great. I'm very excited about my future as a Ram at Albany State University.
Go Rams!
So I'm very excited about what the future is going to hold.
I've watched you through the years, and I myself have seen you grow. Seeing you today when you were basically doing a solo piece, you had your choir back there with you. I mean, it was a pleasure to watch you.
Thank you.
You even sang at my wedding.
I did.
So you have a special place in my heart. So proud of you. And going to that great institution, we expected nothing but the best from you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now let me talk to the queen over here.
The queen. Right.
Valedictorian, Lord have mercy. Kennedy.
Yes, ma'am.
So proud of you.
Thank you.
Talk to us. Your neck is heavy right now with all of these different chords. Please tell us about the things that you have been involved in, accomplishments that you have made, if you would.
Okay, I'll try to remember everything.
That's right.
But I am the Vice President of Student Council. I've been involved in FBLA, Quiz Bowl, Art Club. I am the Ward 4 representative for the first Dublin City Youth Council. I was first runner-up for the Miss Black Dublin pageant, academic award for Miss St. Patrick's pageant, and I sing in the youth choir at Mount Moriah. I'm valedictorian, an honor graduate.
That's right. Kennedy, I mean, your work ethic has to be pretty solid in order to balance your life, pretty much. Tell us, what is it that you do to kind of keep yourself sane in the midst of everything that you're involved in?
Well, I'm going to be just completely honest. Procrastination is a huge issue for me. But the way I counteract that is if I want to do something, so say I want to go out, do something with my friends, I make it a point to get whatever I need to get done first. And my mom makes that a point as well.
I was going to say that.
If anyone knows my mom, she does not play.
No, she does not. She does not.
So that's where I've learned it from.
Very good. Now listen, you two. You two have definitely made your mark here. And now you're getting ready to go off to college. Please tell everyone where you're going next.
I will be attending Emory University in the fall with my academic part, my tuition paid in full.
Lord have mercy. I'm waving my hands on behalf of your mama.
Yes.
I mean, that is such a blessing. It's a great institution. We know that you're only going to do the best.
Yes,
We're
ma'am.
proud of you. All right now, sir. All right. Now, you are very talented.
Oh, thanks.
You know, what do you plan on doing in college to still make sure that that creative and that talent that you possess is still being utilized?
Well, I plan to, as you can see, as she said before, I sing, so I plan to be in the gospel choir at Albany State. I also plan on auditioning a couple of roles for some plays and some movies. I was almost made it into a GMC, Georgia Military College, one of their plays. I actually missed the audition, so I wasn't able to, but yeah, that's what I plan on doing.
Now, you're going to be okay leaving, going away?
I'm ready. As a matter of fact, I start in the summer.
Lord have mercy.
days.
Wait now, aren't you two a couple?
We are.
Love.
Isn't she lovely?
She is lovely. Now, valedictorian,
Yes,
you definitely
ma'am.
have to prepare yourself for graduation. Tell us what would be, from your experience here at Dublin High School, what has been the most memorable for you?
Wow,
Yeah.
that is a large question. I would say the people.
Yeah.
There are a lot of characters at Dublin High School, and some of them have impacted me in so many ways that it's made me grow.
Yeah.
And that's something I'll never forget.
That's right. And now, Trey, if you had to give a speech right now to all of the graduates, what would be your main focus?
Leave your mark. My bishop, who preached at our ceremony, our baccalaureate service today, he has always been on me about leaving your mark. He told me, whenever you go somewhere, make sure that they know you came through.
Yeah.
Make sure that you left your footprint in the sand. So always, no matter where you go, what you do, always leave your mark.
That's right. And you two are definitely leaving your mark. We're only expecting greater things from both of you.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
Valedictorian, Mr. Mayor, author, and lead vocalist.
Oh, thanks.
Very proud of you. Thank you so much. Trey and Miss Blackwell Lewis. Thank you.
Dublin's newest and most modern hotel is the Hampton Inn & Suites. Relax and enjoy your stay while near the best in dining, golf courses, and business centers. Start your day with a free hot breakfast. Enjoy our pool, indoor fitness center, and Wi-Fi. Plan your next family reunion, meeting, training session, or social gathering at Hampton Inn & Suites, 103 Travel Center, located by Longhorn and Cracker Barrel. Hampton Inn & Suites by Hilton.
All right, we've got the Jackson family with us, and we've got this beauty right here to my right.
Yes,
How are
ma'am.
you?
Good. How are you?
Doing very well. Introduce yourself, talk to us, and tell us about the things you've been involved in, okay?
My name is Imani Jackson. I've been with the Dublin City School System for 7 years now, and we graduate on Friday. Yay! I'm very excited. I was with the DHS dance line my freshman and sophomore year. My junior year, I was involved in LYL, which is Lawrence Youth Leadership. This year, I was involved in Citizens Bank Advisory Council. We just graduated like 2 weeks ago.
Congratulations to you.
I work with the Dublin Housing Authority, and I actually tutored their kids after school. And I'll be starting with my new job at Kroger on Monday.
Lord have mercy, Mama. Where did she get this work ethic from?
I think me and her dad.
Very good, very good. Now listen, talk to us about yourself.
Okay.
All right.
My name is Chanel Jackson. I am a kindergarten paraprofessional at East Lawrence Primary. I've been teaching for 20 years. It's 20 years. And my baby did start out at East Lawrence, but we had to go on to Dublin.
There you go. There you go.
We live across the street from the middle school, so she transitioned to Dublin. So I'm a proud parent and excited for her that she will be graduating with honors on Friday.
Oh my goodness. You know she's gonna be crying, right?
Yes, she's already been crying.
Oh, I believe it. I know that. Dad, talk to us.
My name's Anthony Jackson. I'm the proud father of Imani Elise Jackson. She's been my heart for over 17 years, almost 18 years, and I've been very proud of her. And so she's got under my skin a little bit some of the years, and we've bumped heads some of the years, and especially those middle school years, but she's persevered and she's come through, and she's just been the light of my life, and we're real proud of her. The work ethic, I think she sees her daddy working all the time and her mother working all the time. But I am employed at the Colvinson VA Medical Center. I work in the mental health service line, so it's kind of ironic that she's majoring in something that has to do with my employment. So we're really excited about that. I know that I'm curious to see how things develop for her as she majors in what she's going to major in. I don't want to steal her thunder, but we're real proud of her. Being an honor graduate, she's been through a lot of things. We have as a family, but for the most part, we've been able to, through prayer and through togetherness, we've been able to overcome some of the challenges of life. And I think she's grown and she's helped us to grow as well. So we're real proud of her. And so we're just thankful to be here today.
Amen. All right, baby girl, since he didn't want to steal your thunder, tell us what your plans are after high school.
After I graduate from high school, I plan on attending Augusta University in the fall, and I'll be majoring in psychology and minoring in education.
Oh, my Lord.
Go Jaguars.
Go Jaguars. We're so proud of you. And you know, that's not too far from home.
It is.
You know, you can visit, but no drive-bys, Mama. You can't do drive-bys.
Yes, please tell her that.
Well, I say that because I remember when I graduated from Dublin High School, that was 29 years ago. 29 years ago, and I remember, you know, I would tell them, look, I'm going to school about 3 hours away. You can come visit, but no drive-bys. No drive-bys.
Okay, I promise, I promise.
And you know, Mom, you tell us about some things about your little girl right here that have really impressed you as her mom.
Imani is a really kind-hearted child. She loves to help people. She really does, and she respects, you know, all the elders, you know, and like I said, she's real kind-hearted and just loves people, and you know, doing things for people. That's what she loves to do.
Do you believe that's because of the biblical principles that you all live by and what you've taught her?
Yes, I am so happy and thankful that when Anthony got employed here that he met with our pastor, Pastor Reverend McLeod, and they've joined us with their family, and they treat us like we're their children also. So I'm real happy and proud of that.
All right, there you go. Sweetie, this is your opportunity to give your parents some words, because they have poured a lot into you. And as you stand here, listening to your mom and listening to your dad, they're so proud of you. They see their baby girl who has grown up in some mighty fine ways. What words would you like to say to your dad and to your mom?
To my parents, I just want to say thank you for all the things that you have done and for loving me unconditionally. Just like my daddy said, I don't always agree with what they have to say, but the things that they say and the wisdom that they've given me is right, and I'm going to do my best when I go off to college to make them proud, because that's what my purpose is, to make my parents proud.
That's right. And before you go off to college, what is the one thing you want to make sure you do before you leave?
I'm going to tell them that I love them.
There you go. That's right. Dad, congratulations to you, proud parent of a graduate. Do you have any last words?
Well, I do want to. I did say I was employed at the Colvinson VA Medical Center. I would be remiss if I didn't mention my other type of employment. As everyone knows me as, I'm the Kroger man, and I work there as a customer service front end supervisor. So I wanted to kind of throw that out there so that my associates there won't be upset with me. But just getting back to the question, I'm totally elated and excited for my baby girl, the journey that she's about to go on. As all of these young men and young ladies about to go on, I'm just excited for them, because it's transition for them, and we need to just keep them lifted up, and not just only my daughter, but all of her classmates. We're going to keep them lifted up, and as you said, 20 plus years of high school, and it's amazing how the journey, how it ends, and we don't know how it's going to end, but we're excited for her, and so I'm just thankful that she's grown up as much as she's grown up, and she's just the light of my life, and I'm just so happy and so proud of her.
That's beautiful. Thank you. Mom?
I'm just really, like I said, really excited. I've been a little emotional, but I'm just happy and very proud of her and her accomplishments that she has done.
Beautiful. Do you have any last words you'd like to say?
I also forgot to say that I was a varsity basketball cheerleader.
There you go.
All 4 years of high school, and I loved them so much, and I will always bleed green and gold. So when I come back home, I will be at a basketball game.
There you go. There you go. Well, listen, we appreciate you very much.
Thank
We're
you.
thankful for your involvement in so many different activities. We're proud of you academically. We're proud of you for what you have accomplished so far.
Thank you.
We know that you're going to do great things. You've got some fantastic parents.
Thank you.
As your husband was talking, I realized that that's where I saw him was at Kroger.
I know when I
He
said
stays
it,
there.
I'm like, oh. And you know, you have such a good spirit, sir.
Thank you.
Such a good spirit.
Thank you.
And you two both have great spirits, and it's definitely infiltrated this young woman right here. All right, we're so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
The Jacksons, ladies and gentlemen. You know, as a mom, having a daughter who's getting ready to graduate, it is such an amazing feeling. And we've got this mama right here who's standing to my left, who's super proud of her beautiful daughter. How are you, darling?
I'm good.
Now, I'm holding Mama's hand here so she can keep it together. Will you please introduce yourself? Talk about the things that you have been involved in at Dublin High School, the things for your senior year, and tell us what's next for you. Are you ready? Talk to us.
Well, my name is Kony, and I'm a varsity basketball player. Well, I've been a varsity basketball player for 4 years.
Yeah.
I'm a varsity football cheerleader. I've done band. I'm a platinum senior. I'm an undergraduate. I'm a Beta Club member. I'm a youth leader at Greater Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church. I'm a praise dancer. I sing in the choir.
You can continue because you're rolling, you're rattling them off. I mean, you have so many things going on, so many things that you have excelled at for a very long time. And now you are here. You're about to graduate, baby girl. How do you feel yourself? How are you feeling right now?
I'm excited.
Yeah.
To go to the next level. Excited.
Yeah. What are you going to miss?
My mama's doing everything for me.
Oh, God. That's right. That's right. We're going to talk to your mama. We're going to talk to your mama. Nikki. Listening to your beautiful daughter right there, and she's calling out so many things that she's been involved in, so many things that she has accomplished to a very high level, and you have been by her side every step of the way. Talk to us about what you're feeling right now to see your baby girl, the last one, getting ready to graduate.
It's bittersweet, but I'm excited to see where she's headed. You know, I've been there every step of the way, but it's going to be hard to August the 16th to drop her off, and because I'm going to be calling on the way home. So, you know, it's like I said, it's bittersweet, but I'm looking forward to her future and, you know, her plans, and I'm still going to be there every step of the way.
Yeah, you are. Just a little farther distance, you're going to have
to
to drive.
Just a little bit.
That's right.
But I'll still be there.
Nike Asia, tell everyone where you're going to school and tell them if you've decided what you're going to major in.
I will be attending Savannah State University, and I will major in biology.
Wow, you smarty pants, you. That is a great organization, great institution. Have you always wanted to go to an HBCU?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's such a rich history down there. Savannah State University is the oldest public HBCU in the state of Georgia. So you're amongst some very great men and great women. Nikki, all right, sugar.
I know.
I mean, you know, how many kids do you have?
4.
And this is the baby.
This is the baby. My youngest son, he attends Clark.
Clark, Atlanta? Very nice. Now, have you always, like when a child was getting ready to graduate, did you have that same feeling, like knot in your stomach?
Not like I do now, because this is it.
Yeah.
So there's no 2 years, I got another graduation, this is it. So
that's right. I mean, you guys are about to be empty nesters.
Right.
You're going to have a lot of free time.
I'm not looking forward to that.
I know. Nike Asia, would you please give a message to your mom in the absence of your dad? Give a message to them about what you appreciate about them for being with you and supporting you
Well,
and still with you?
I thank my parents for pushing me this far, because without them, I wouldn't be this far. Because,
yeah,
it's tough.
It is. It is
It's tough.
Yeah,
but I thank them.
And your senior year is always a year where you got a lot of things you have to make sure that you have done. A lot of boxes that you have to make sure you have checked. You have done them well.
Thank you.
Nikki, you've done this 3 times already. What message do you want to give to mamas out there? Because it's so much that we have to do as parents. And to get to the point to where they're getting ready to graduate, go off to college, to become those adults that we have always tried to raise them to be. What message do you want to give to the moms out there?
The first message I would like to give to them, to always encourage them to always put God first. And He will lead your footsteps. And and always encourage your children. With me and mine, I always felt B was failing. Yeah. And I'm not going to say it wasn't good enough, but I always pushed them because I knew they could do better. Yeah. So, for the parents, even the parents that's having difficulties with their children, never give up on them. Yeah. Never give up. Always encourage them and always push them to excel.
Beautifully said. And as you're saying that, as moms, it's a pleasure to stand beside you, to see you as a mama. I mean, I remember when you were a freshman in high school playing basketball with us and taking you under our wing. And to see you now as your friend, I'm so very proud of the mother that you have become, Nikki.
Thank you.
Nike Asia, we are so proud of you. We're proud of the accomplishments that you've made. We're proud of the mentoring that you have done to other young women, okay? We want you to continue to do good things. We want you to continue to pour out, amen? And continue to keep God first in your life.
Yes, ma'am.
To whom much is given, much is required. We're proud of you.
Thank you.
Nike Asia and her mama, Nikki. Proud of you.
Hi everyone, Mallory here on another exciting day in Bad Boy Country. And the perfect time to introduce to you something that's going to shake up the market by delivering the smoothest ride for the best possible price around. Guys, the Maverick by BadBoy Mowers. Just like every bad boy before it, the Maverick delivers the strongest, most powerful mower for the absolute best value in its class. And then we leave the class in the dust. We've engineered our patented Easy Ride system right into the frame for a ride you'll have to feel to believe. We started right up front with independent front arm support for absorbing the ground ahead. Then we paired rear individual compression shocks supporting each drivetrain individually for a truly independent suspending driving experience. Guys, this is a breakthrough and an industry first. There's just never been a more vibration suppressing, smoother ride. So not only is it more cush for your tush, with less bouncing around through uneven terrain, the deck also glides much more evenly. And that produces a cleaner, more manicured cut for you. And we didn't stop there. We combined all this with a new comfort seat with armrests and fully adjustable steering arms, making the Maverick simply the most comfortable mower for this price anywhere on the market. There are just so many new improvements with the new BadBoy Maverick, from its stylish great looks to its unbelievable performance. We took the very best of what makes it a bad boy and made it even better. The Maverick. It's another first from the company that builds them to last. And that's BadBoy, baby. Mow with an attitude.
See Cullen Supply and Engine Service, your bad boy dealer.
This young man right here is such an outstanding individual. Jordan Threet, how are you?
Good, are you?
Doing very well. Jordan, I always see you at the drive-thru.
Yes, ma'am.
And you always are so kind. Jordan, talk to us about things that you've been doing, okay? Mm-hmm. And don't be shy.
Hi, my name is Jordan Threet. I'm obviously a senior here at Dublin High School. I've been in FBLA for all 4 years. Nice. I'm also the drum major at the DHS band. I've been in the DHS chorus, also the tennis team and the golf team. and doing all these extravagant things while maintaining a part-time job at McDonald's.
Wow. You know, I mean, that requires a lot of maturity, Jordan.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you always been a mature person? I mean, we've been asking people if they've always been how they are now, you know, at that same kind of drive, or is this something that has been gradual for you?
It was there when I was younger. Then I got to my middle school days. I started doing what I kind of wanted to do. Then it hit me back again in 9th grade and had to get back on track with it.
There you go. And of course, Vice President of FBLA.
Yes, ma'am.
Headed by my sister, Miss Pamela Ingram.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, you have been learning to be a leader for a long time. Tell us what things that you have learned within these clubs that you've taken part in that have helped you to be the individual that you are today.
That it's all about how you carry yourself. It's all, like the pastor had said, it's how you dress and how you act and how you portray yourself. Like when you step out of those doors at Dublin High School, you're representing Dublin High School.
Right.
Step out your doors at your home, you're representing your parents.
Yeah.
You're representing how you are and who the person you are. Have to be the leader and show who you are and be the mature person that you are.
That's right. Now, who would you say have been some big influences in your life? I mean, your parents are here today. Tell us about the influences that you've had in your life that have really impacted you.
I really think my friends, also my parents, my teachers actually. One of my prime examples, Miss Ingram, she's been a really good example of that for leadership.
Very good. And of course, being part of the Fighting Irish Marching Band as the drum major.
Yes, ma'am.
How was that experience for you? Because that's a lot of responsibility.
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss it. It's really bittersweet.
There's been a lot of bittersweet things today.
I would like to go back at least 1 year, one more year, because I'm going to miss all of the band.
So you want to be in grade 13?
Yes, ma'am.
To have one more year with the band.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now Jordan, tell us what is next for you after high school.
I will be attending East Georgia State College in Augusta to earn my associates for 2 years. Then I'll be attending Albany State University to get my bachelor in nursing to become a ER nurse practitioner.
Very good. Both of those are great schools. We wish nothing but the best for you, Jordan.
Thank you.
Now listen, Jordan, a lot of people, you know, you influence a lot of people.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're talking about how your friends have been had a big impact on your life. If you had to give a message right now to the graduating seniors, what would your message be to them?
I want you guys to strive for greatness and strive for success. I know many people that don't get the being Dublin High School and know how Dublin High School is. They think we're just a bunch of people that just don't know what we're talking about, know who we are. We're just here just to do what we want to do. Dublin High School is way more than that. We do have potential. We do have greatness. We do have intelligence. We're not just a bunch of people that just don't know what they're doing.
Right.
We really can accomplish stuff. We really can be something. We can amaze people. We can really change our future. We can really do something with that. And I want people to really bring people in and show them the home of Dublin High School and know what Dublin High School is all about.
That's right. Very good and very well said. The proof is in the pudding. You guys have accomplished so many things. I mean, you all are going off to do great things.
Yes,
you're leaving your marks. You're definitely leaving your marks here.
I hope so.
You are. And you'll be able to come back and to see other kids that are still in school and to still be a positive influence in their lives.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, listen, I'm a product of Dublin High School. Come on, baby. Class of 1988. My sister Pam, class of 1986. We love you. We're proud of you. We want to hear from you again to let us know how you're doing and tell us how grade 13 is within this band, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
We're proud of you.
How do you too?
This is Jordan Threet, ladies and gentlemen. This has been such a wonderful, wonderful day here. We were here for the Dublin High School class of 2017 baccalaureate services here at Christ Deliverance Temple with Pastor Kenny Cates here. Thank you so much, Pastor, for having us all here today. Now, listen, we've got the coordinators with us, Miss Tammy Howard and Miss Pamela Ingram here. Now, listen, this is a very important service for every year of a graduate. And with you two being the coordinators, chairperson, tell us about getting ready for something like this and the work that it took.
Well, the first thing was to make sure that we had the list of graduates, and then we had to get people for the program, and also to get the ensemble together as well for singing.
It was such a beautiful, beautiful service. It was really beautiful. Miss Tammy Howard.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you done this many times before?
This is my first time actually being a coordinator, but I've attended several of them since I've been at Dublin High School. So being able to work with Miss Ingram on this program and to come to a situation where we bring our students together, reflect, and ponder about what they're about to embark on in their future, I was always willing to contribute anything I could.
Very good. And of course, you had Bishop Tim Chapman, who's also the chief of the Dublin Police Department, and this beautiful sanctuary that we are standing in, Pastor Kenny Cates. Now, how in the world did it come to the point where your church was the house for the baccalaureate services for Dublin High School?
Well, I say probably about a month and a half ago, Miss Ingram called me and said they was in a meeting somewhere, and our name came up to be the church to have this service for the graduates this year. And when I heard that, you know, it was an honor and a privilege for me, you know, to know that they consider having this service here at Christ Deliverance Temple. And we were more than welcome, you know, to host this. I told her approximately how many, you know, that we can seat, you know, would that be enough room? And she said it was, and we just went from there.
And, you know, and what a beautiful place it is. You feel the Spirit of God, Spirit of peace that is in this midst. And, you know, when you're mixing religious ceremony with, you know, the institution of school, it does require a lot of moving pieces to make sure that everything falls in line.
That's right.
And you all had Bishop Tim Chapman as the speaker. Wow.
Yes, he was so excited to be able to be the speaker for this event as well. And several of our graduates actually attend his church.
Very good. And, you know, and as you're looking out in the crowd, there were a lot of family members that were here. You did see pastors. My husband, Pastor Brock, wearing his green tie, honey. He had to come here, you know, to definitely represent Dublin High School and the Irish. And the sense of feeling that you all have with this being the end of the road for them in high school. What are your feelings, Ms. Stammy?
Well, I think the students really enjoyed because we were able to take some of the students from their class to be a part of the program. And our student speaker, she had a lot of things to say. And Zipporah really poured our heart into her speech. And I know a lot of the students know her and know the situation she was in. They were able to share about that because, you know, she's such a quiet young girl. And for her to get up and speak about them pausing before they make their choices in the future, I think that was just the cap of everything, including Bishop Chapman's speech. But just being able to have her come up and speak not only to her classmates but the family members that were here was just awesome. And I really think it's something that they'll never forget.
Never forget. And, you know, I saw her family just lined up on the front row. And, you know, family members are so excited, you know, about this time in their children's lives, in their family's life. And it is a transitional time.
Exactly.
And, Pastor, if you would, you know, from a spiritual standpoint, what message or what words would you like to give to the graduates to kind of encourage them, to kind of push them farther in life?
Well, one of the things I like to say to the graduates, you know, as they branch out into this new era of life, is to always remember to keep God first. And if you can always keep God first, you know, everything else sort of have a tendency to come together.
Exactly.
That's right. Because, you know, God will somehow, some way make that way for you. And, you know, and I believe in Jeremiah 29:11, he said he already had these things planned out for you, you know.
Amen.
So just always keep God first. And if you fall down, if you know, if you miss, if you fall down, always remember that you can get up and start over again.
That's right.
You know, that's one thing I would like to lead to the graduates. Because it might be some things in their life as they branch out that, you know, they might kind of stray. But falling is not the worst part. That's right. It's what you do after you have fallen.
Amen.
Get up and stay in the race.
That's right. That's right. Ms. Howard, do you have a message you'd like to give to the graduates?
I just want them to make sure they make those right choices. And again, if they fall, just remember they got to get back up and finish that race.
Amen. Amen. Ms. Ingram, after 30 years in the school system, you have impacted so many children's lives. Along with you, Ms. Howard, the lives that you all impact, they'll never forget it. Ms. Ingram, any last words you'd like to give to the graduates of 2017?
One thing that I like to tell them is to remain positive. And also, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And so even in the process, to plan their way out. And if they do not succeed the first time, they need to try again.
Amen.
And don't give up. And I would like to mention, too, that I'm coming out with the class of 2017.
That's right.
And the students are very special to me, but this is also a special time for me.
Amen.
And I appreciate my family support. I appreciate the students, the parents as well.
Amen.
And we were glad to have our superintendent here as
Amen.
well, Dr. Williams.
Amen.
But I do appreciate you all, and I love you all so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for those kind words. Dr. Buford, Kellogg, Dr. Williams, thank you all for everything that you all do and you pour into these children. Thank you, Miss Tammy Howard.
Thank you.
I mean, we hear your name all the time. Are you Teacher of the Year?
Yes,
Okay.
System Teacher of the Year.
System, oh my Lord. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
You know, a lot of times as teachers, pastors, you don't always want to talk about your accolades.
Yes.
But you all, I'm standing amongst some great women and men here. Congratulations for all of your accomplishments. Thank you for everything that you do.
Thank you.
Big sister, you know how I feel about you. I want to keep it simple with you because I'll start crying. But I'm so proud of you. I always say this here about Miss Ingram. Miss Ingram, she is a testimony of when you go through things, how you can still get back up, as you say.
Exactly.
She got pregnant very young. She didn't quit. She didn't quit school. She didn't give up. She worked at the school. She worked at the school.
Yeah, that's right.
And so I always, when I talk to single mothers, I always tell them about you. I tell them your business. Because
I tell them too, because if anything or any testimony that I can give my students that will help them and help them not to go through some of the difficult times that I share it. Because it's more than just what we get in the classroom.
Right.
It's also making them as the character and the people that they are.
That's right. And I thank God for how he has made you. Pastor, thank you so much for saying yes to God and for saying yes to take part in such a momentous occasion. These children will never forget that they were here at Christ Deliverance Temple.
It was an honor and a privilege.
God bless you, Pastor. Bless you, beautiful ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much for taking the time out to spend with us today, meeting some of the graduates here at Dublin High School, meeting the coordinators and the pastors who have definitely impacted their lives and have worked diligently to make sure that this event was a success. And ladies and gentlemen, it was beautifully done. Yes. That's all the time we have for Real Talk, and please keep watching.
At Roadside Market, you will find beautiful ferns, hanging baskets, vibrant annuals and perennials, roses, unique garden accessories, and more. While there, be sure to check out their large selection of fresh fruits and vegetables, relishes, salsas, and jams. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is eager to help. Everything you need for a colorful, beautiful yard is here at Roadside Market. Roadside Market is conveniently located at 2305 Highway 80 West, Dublin. Stop in and see them today.
Happy Mother's Day, Mommy!